What is good, boys and girls, and welcome Paul K Saturday Mornings Outdoors, and we're going for round 2 pheasant hunting. Southeast Mass, no dogs, leg power. Want some wild chicken. Now I'm getting hungry, so we're getting serious here. Let's see how she rolls. Give you a bird's eye view of the countryside I'm hunting in here, leg work. And it is absolutely summer out. Yesterday was Halloweeny, and it was like 80s here in Southeast Mass. 80s, I mean, unbelievable. And today it's pretty close. I'd say it's probably 79, 80, 81 around in that area. There's a wind blowing today. I don't know how that's going to affect the hunting, but it is just balmy. Balmy enough. I normally wear my trapping boots, but I put these on. I think it's a good gamble. I love the trapping boots. They're completely waterproof for our kind of upland hunting. There's a lot of lowlands that, you can go knee deep, but it's been so dry in our area. Like I mentioned last week, we had flag stuff. NOAA sent out flags, which means a high fire alert. So especially with this wind, it's kind of dangerous. So I went with the regular boots here I sweat like crazy on an 80-degree day wearing them trapping boots. You're just soaking wet. So we've got the single shot, Old Faithful, and 12 gauge, number 4s, Magnum loads, tough birds. So we're gonna push and see how we can do today. Wish me luck, and away we go. So we are third week in our upland season, and as you can see, pretty much all the leaves are down. From here on, this is optimal for our upland hunting in this area. This is as good as it gets. You can take longer shots. And once again, our mantra, we're in the brush. We're in here. They're not on the trails. Some may be on the trails, but this is what it's all about. This is hunting pheasant. You're in here kicking them up. Trying to anyway. So I'm out pushing through this field, and look at this full-on deer form. That's a deer bed right there. You can see it's all pressed down, and right in the middle of the field. It's a good summer napping place or sleeping place. Wide open all around, so we can see and bolt in any direction for the most part. They are so smart and so adapted. But once again, we got shotguns. So I wasn't paying attention. I was plowing through. I'm hunting, and I blundered into this. They're just so. When you see these red berries, stickers, they're shouting at you, stickers. Not only is the red a warning to animals that they're probably poisonous. I don't know. I don't know what genus genus or species that this plant is, but I do know it's freaking stickers. So when you see them red berries, stay away. I just blundered into them and got a face full. Just heard a cackle in this direction. I learned this long ago when I was a kid. If you're going from one area to another and you're walking along these trails, don't just plod down the middle of the trail and come around these bends. The bends are magic. You ease along through these bends, just barely moving, and peek around where you can see longer distances, and you'll see much more game. I used to just walk down happy-go-lucky down the middle of the trail, and all you see is rabbits and pheasants spooking to the right or the left as soon as you got to these bends. Do you follow what I'm saying? If you ease around and just barely move and peek around those turns, you'll see a lot more game. That's huge. One puffed one right here. Whew, it is hot. This is warmer than some of the days down the canal. It's unbelievable. It's got to be in the 80s. I am sweating like a duck. You hear that? So here's some magic. Look at this. Pretty sure there's a pheasant right here about 20 yards in front of me. Stickers, all that. Shouldn't even be talking, but I gotta show you. Yeah. That is too cool, right? I don't know what that is. Raccoon? I don't know. Too cool. It's really deteriorated, but I'll take it. Treasure. I want pheasant though. Now that was a bushwhack, but I didn't get no pheasant, but I got a cool skull. I'll look at it later. I want to keep hunting, but serious, what do you call it? Stickers. It's too hot to put the long sleeves down. They're just little scratches. Part of it. Beautiful balmy breezes starting to pick up. It's supposed to get back down to 50s tomorrow, so I would assume there's going to be some type of meteorological disruption. I like them $20 words. But yeah, cold meets warm and moist. You got to have something happen. But a nice breeze picking up anyway. Still hot. So I'm back at the vehicle, and I'm sweating like a pig. It's about a 2.5 hour push through this field. I'm going to get down the road and try another little honey spot that I know. But meanwhile, I don't know. Anyone have any ideas what kind of skull that is? Those are big eye holes. It's a fairly good skull. It seems like kind of too big for a raccoon. Big brain. A possum? But no, it's kind of too big. I mean, my fingers, that's 8 inches from thumb to little finger, and it is 6 inches. I'm gonna try to match it up online or something. Anyone think they know? A coyote puppy? It's kind of flattened on the top. Don't know. Do research, but that is a full treasure that'll go in the rat cave after I clean it up. Very cool. I love stuff like this to put in my quote-unquote Indian burial ground next to all the other skulls I got. But this is what hunting's all about. This to me is real treasure. I love this kind of stuff. And so on to the next field. By the way, I hope you guys heard that cackle when about 2 scenes ago while I was talking, and I pursued that, and that's where I found the skull. I was bushwhacking trying to flush that bird, but you know, he was probably 25 yards from where I was, but I just couldn't connect. So we're gonna load him up, and so where I was hunting was along the horizon up in there, and now we're in this field here, and along those weed lines, I call them. They're not weed lines, but they're just fence rows, I suppose they're called. And then they got these fields here, and then we just push through here, and we're gonna try our luck here. And obviously there ain't no sense going in the middle here. You could see them. I mean, if you see one, you could pot luck one, but they're gonna be in here, of course. And so we're gonna run these fields. But I'm just giving you an eye view of a view of the area that we're hunting. Ain't it gorgeous? Isn't Southeast Mass beautiful? It just takes your breath away. So away we go. There is just so much wildlife sign here. Look at that deer trail. I mean, that is well worn. I mean, there's just, it's right there, you know, deer/game trail. If he was to trap through here, you can put snares through here, and that's more like a deer trail, the width of it. But crazy cool. I bet you there's an opening through that brush right there where they pass through this tree. And there you go, I called it. You can't get no clearer than that. Comes right through that gully. I'm sure when it rains that fills with water, and it just continues that way. I would just post 20 yards to the right or left of this thing. It's crazy. Beautiful, ain't it? So when you see a rise like this, and then you see how it kind of transitions into that lowland where the cattails are and all that, that says water. There's water there, but it's been so dry in our area lately, absolutely bone dry. You can walk right on through here, but you can see rise, and it goes down into the lowland and then comes back up into that field. But just looking at the vegetation, you can tell where the water is. And a lot of game animals obviously hang out in these tree lines and travel along it through and so forth. I know I'm pheasant hunting, but just it's remarkable how you can read a lot from let nature teach you how to hunt. I mean, it's just, that's all there is to it. It's cool. Said the man who hasn't got a pheasant yet. The ironic audacity. But it's really true, and you go through stages in your life. I mean, it's when you're young, it's all about meat and how many I can get and how big they are. And you know, like I say, I got an attic full of antlers. But now, as I get older, it's the experience, and you really do. You learn every single time, and it's valuable, man. It's valuable and peaceful, and it's something you can pass on to anybody. And it's just, you know, anyone else that hunts or fish knows what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just being out here, have the ability and the time to be out here, and then after an acquired lifetime of knowledge, you'll pick up a little thing or two, you know. So it's just exquisite. It's absolutely so fun, and that's what the hunt is all about. I mean, I want meat. I want pheasant and bacon sandwiches with all my heart, but it's really, the experience is stunning every time. It's just so fun. Just posting along this tree line, and the cool thing about, with all the leaves down, most of the leaves down, you can see the cool nests that the birds use yearly, different kind of nests and all that. It's got everything. Wow, this is the biggest stand of milkweed yet, enough to sink a battleship here. That'll supply all the gun clubs in Massachusetts. Look at it all. Wow, it's all in too. It's all ready to use. I ain't seen even close to as many birds of prey this week. I'm seeing these meadowlarks, and there's tons of these. I think they're feeding on bugs or something, but not even close to the eagles and the hawks I was seeing last week. But ain't that pretty? Man. It's incredible. Van Gogh and Da Vinci think they're good. Check this. This is getting serious now. Look at this. See, I mean this. But do you see this? Look at that. Full on scrape. Beauty. That's a 3-inch thick tree. It looks this year too. I bet you there's a scrape line here, probably leading up into that brush. And this is getting into a core area. Definitely, absolutely awesome. Look at up here. Tine action. Look at deep too. He was pissed. He wants to get that velvet off. That's crazy. And by looking at this down here, that's healed over. He's been scraping this for a while. That's last year's, it looks like. Huh. Wow. I don't want to touch nothing. This might be a good area to hunt there. I'm obviously out here to pheasant, but I don't want to poke around up in there too much. I'll look around for more scrapes though, but that's crazy. That's a good one. You know, as I try to piece this together, I stuck my head in there. I don't want to go in too far and get some scent in there, but that might be his bedding area right there. Perfect spot for a camera would be right there. I mean, you know, a cam right there just to see how he freshens this thing up. I mean, this is some serious potential here. It's a good looking. I'll walk down the line and see if I can see any more rubs. I know I'm supposed to be pheasant hunting, but who can't stop and look at this? Geez. I mean, he's got it all. It's right here. Right here. And the bed's in back, or what I believe it would be the bed. It's on the corner of this tree line. Heavy cover in back, an escape route out back. Bedding area in the heavy cover. Scrape right there. And then absolute, just can reconnoiter this whole field and see what's up through here. You know, I don't know if they put corn or clover or what they put in this field during the summer, the growing season. It doesn't look like they planted it this year. They just kept it an open field, but that is what I'm looking at. Definite spot. Oh my gosh, I headed this way. Look at this. So that's the first rub I showed you. Check this. Check it out. Dude, I'm not even going to go in there. I'm going to hunt this. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. See it right there? right there where I'm pointing. Another massive rub. Wow, that's trees 4 inches thick, and that's absolutely this year's. Huh. So one there, and the other one's right here. This is absolutely wow. Right on the corner, you can see how this is there's a corner here. They're so smart. That's crazy. I might put a couple cameras here. Jeez, it's kind of too late. I mean, it's bow season now, but I don't want to be molesting this area by getting my stinko in it. But that's crazy. Well, this is paying off in dividends. Huh. Well, that sun's going down. Spent the whole day hunting in heaven here. Unbelievable. And God turned on the balmy breeze machine. It's absolutely gorgeous out. Nice breeze. You can see the trees. Hunting on a July day for pheasant. Found me a nice skull. Everyone that thinks they know what that skull is, please. I'm not doing this as a hope, like to get you to. If you think you know what that skull is, let me know. And found awesome deer sign. I'm definitely gonna come back here and put up a couple of cams, see how that is. This is all public land here too. By the looks of it, no one else has even found that spot there. I don't see any other sign of any other hunter hunting it. So. But this has been Saturday Mornings Outdoors. No pheasant and bacon sandwiches, but had an awesome time. And if you guys can't get out here, you come along with me every week and I'll take you. And thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. And please say your prayers. Jesus is always waiting to hear from you. And thanks for watching. Bye. This guy's front yard. That's some country. What is some country? Look at them old tractors. They're probably worth some money too.